Hello, CNG212. Welcome back to the start. Well, I should say we're 1 day into week 3 already. But with the weekend, today's going to be the launch of the first video. Nonetheless, way to use Google Hangout. Yes, the MindTap labs require a lot of reading the material and also kind of figuring some additional steps that might not be there out. But once again, don't hurry through the labs. Make sure you allot yourself at least an hour when practicing a lab to get that in there and done. I'll go ahead and leave the Google Hangout open so you guys can ask questions, because I'm trying to I'll try to get everything done this week. But as I just got back, I gotta run around and do errands for this week. So we're going to take a look at configuring and managing the server at this point. So last week we installed. This week we're going to be managing, and we're going to take a look at what components you should have on there. Probably what you should be doing before you even start adding roles and features, because even without some updates, some of the roles will not get fully activated, fully implemented until you get those updates in, or if you get those updates in, the role itself will not work properly until that's done. Yeah. So we look at roles and features, managing servers remotely. Hardly ever is it the case that you are working on the server at the server. More times than not, you're going to be at your Windows 10 desktop, Windows 10 desktop or the new Windows client, and you're going to be managing these servers by logging in. You're going to be looking at managing groups of servers, enable and disable remote management. There was a huge, if you want to do a quick search, huge hackable attack vector on these just a little bit ago with the remote desktop management, RDP. Windows, we're going to look at Windows Deployment Services, WDS, working with WDS images. So you can start to make client desktop images, server images, and have those deployed, ready to deploy, so that if you're clicking like an F12 Pixie booting, you'll be able to go to the WDS server and actually choose that image you're looking for. Say if I was on, I don't know, the Westminster campus, I would Pixie boot and look for if this was the case happening on that campus, I would Pixie boot, go to the Windows deployment server, and then look for the image I want to install on that specific computer. Then you have to type in your credentials to get access to that, and get that downloaded and installed. More likely than not, when you do these deployments, you want to do an unintended install so that you don't have to, I don't know how many times everyone has installed Windows 10, but usually you have to answer some questions that are asked as you're going through that install. So this will touch base on a little bit of that, but doing a unmanaged install, kind of, we'll brush through it just a little bit. With that, good work so far. Good start on week 3. And once again, if you have any questions, I just checked my email. Didn't see any updates about the Azure accounts. Maybe everybody else enjoyed a 3-day weekend too, so that might take just a little bit longer to get back to me. But yeah, I'll keep looking for that. This video will be dropped in week 3. You guys have a good weekend. I'm glad to get back and start hitting the grind situation.